Hey everybody, it's Alan back from Beekeeper Tarot. So today is the 26th of February. It's about 3:30 in the afternoon here in Sydney. So yeah, I wanted to say hello and thank you once again for the people that watch this channel and support my channel. I do appreciate it. So yeah, like I said, I have been busy with my bees, so I did another quick video, well, about a 4-minute video yesterday. So they're all settling into their hives, into the hive, and yeah, they're doing okay. They're eating my food and eating the sugar solution, and I had some footage of them munching on some perennial basil, which I've got planted in my garden at the front in some pots. And they seem to really like that. So yeah, so that's the bees. They're fine. I'll chuck on them a little bit later today. What I did want to talk about today is back to stuff happening in the US, and I know there's a lot going on and it's a lot to cover. So I'll probably do some short videos, but I'll probably just break it up so that way you can watch whatever you want to watch. But what was interesting is that I did watch the full blurb with Trump and Macron. So what I found interesting about that was that Macron spoke in French for most of the interview. So most his speech was essentially in French, and my gut feeling is, and I haven't read on this, but just my feeling is that Macron probably could have done that speech in English. He's probably quite fluent in English, but or he could have had a speech writer. Well, he has had a speech writer, but the speech could have been transposed into English for him to read. Um, but he decided to go in French. He decided to speak in French, and my gut feeling is about that was that he wanted to just let 47 know that some people do speak more than one language, and English isn't everything, and there is another world and other um, destinations outside of the USA. That was my take on it. And even though his speech was very complimentary to Trump, but there was an underlying undercurrent there. And it was in the midst of all of that that he corrected Trump about the money going to Ukraine, where basically, from my understanding, Macron said that 60% of it was coming from Europe going to Ukraine, and the US and other allies were doing the rest. So that was interesting that he corrected Trump. And you could just see the look on Trump's face. He was just like bewildered that, oh my God, somebody corrected me. I guess this is probably a good place to say entertainment only YouTube. Where is my little sign? Entertainment only YouTube. That's it. Entertainment. Everything starts with E for entertainment, but a tarot reader in Australia. So anyway, I'll let that other references slide. But yeah, that's something that I found interesting. But it was in the midst of all of that interview and towards the end where a reporter, asked 47 about these ridiculous emails that Elon Musk is asking the federal workers to comply with, and basically saying that you have to give 5 points or 5 definitions of what you've done in the previous week. And basically, from what I understand, and I wrote this down here, so the Department of Defense said, no, no, don't do it. The FBI manager, which is Kash Patel, said, pause any responses. And the intelligence community part of the federal employees said, don't respond. So that was interesting because, I mean, I'm not a political person, I'm not a political analyst. I don't know how governments run, but I would have just thought that it could be a security breach if you're tapping on your computer to an unverified non-government email address. So just my thoughts, I could be wrong. So I just wanted to have a look at that for starters, just to see how that's going to pan out, because I believe the date when that had to be responded to was Monday, which was yesterday Australian time. Well, actually, a couple of days ago now, because it's now Wednesday here, so that should have been complied to by that point. But like I said, it seemed to be that Trump doubled down on that and said basically that he was basically blaming Biden for how corrupt the the government bodies are, and saying that they're, you know, there are people there that are not employed. There are people there that are working that have no jobs and blah, blah, blah. But I would have just thought, you know, there will be internal policies and procedures like any government body that would regulate, and people have their employee appraisals on a yearly basis or whatever the policy is. So, and now Elon Musk has come in and said that he requests that to know what people have done over the past week in 5 points. And if you don't respond, you consider that your resignation. Let's have a look at that, okay? So come on down, guys. So I guess what I'm asking is, how is this going to play out for the people that don't respond or didn't respond, Spirit? How people that didn't respond to Elon Musk's demand to justify what they did last week, how's this going to work for them? The people that didn't respond, Spirit, how? Just going to pause for a second, guys, while I continue to shuffle, okay? So yeah, basically, so what will be the outcome for the people who didn't respond to the email? What will be the outcome for the people who didn't respond to the email? Wow. 10 of Wands, 5 of Cups, 5 of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Wands. Whew! Ouch. Come on up, guys. I guess this is the thing, isn't it? It's 10 of Wands. So this is the burden that the people are feeling, these poor employees. And once again, YouTube entertainment only, just a tarot reader, but with a heart. This is the burden that these people are feeling right now, and they're really feeling the pressure of this. And I kind of think with the 10 of Wands, it's almost like it's becoming too much to bear for them. It's almost like another thing. Oh, now we've got to do this. And I think that the people that don't respond to this are really, really, really going to feel the burden of this. And I hate to say it, I think they're going to lose their jobs with the five of Cups. There's going to be a sense of loss here. But I don't think, but I do think that there will be some people that will lose their jobs and possibly other people will remain. But the overall energy about this is that there's a feeling of loss. People will be losing their jobs because here's the bully. This is Mr. Musk being the bully and trying to get away, well, not trying to get away with something, but just, you know, trying to slice through and do his pruning, if you know what I mean. Because, you know, he just wants to do this to save money so that Trump can give tax deductions to the rich. That's what this is all about. And it's hard, you know, that's the thing, but they're just going to be feeling like, okay, there's going to be a loss here. So they're going to, if I go to the bottom of the deck, this is the interesting part. They're just going to take off. Okay, if you don't want us to work, we'll find other work. They're going to be actively looking for other jobs with the Knight of Wands, and quite fiery about it. And I think feeling very passionate about the treatment that they got and why they're going. 10 of Cups, it's going to be like they're going to think, well, okay, well, we've done everything we can with the family of working with the government. We've done everything we can, and that's it. So we're done. But here's the twist. Hey, can you come back? Can you come back? And how about we re-employ you? How about we do that? Here's a job offer, and because really we miss you, and we want to form a new alliance with you people that we sacked. So I think it's almost going to be like the situation with the people that looked after the nuclear codes. You know, they were they were sacked, and then they were tried to they were sacked. I'm sorry, and then they were reinstated, all the ones that they could get the email addresses from. And I kind of wouldn't be surprised if this is the same thing, because um, I think there's going to be a lot of government employees that will lose their jobs, and it's almost like they're going to realize, hey, maybe we were a bit hasty, and maybe we should offer you another job, or offer you your old job back. I think that's where this is going. Um, but there's a cruelty to it, right? There's a cruelty to it. I mean, why put somebody through that? Why? You know, we're talking people that are honest workers. They're doing their job, working for the government. They're just honest workers trying to make ends meet, trying to support their families, or just get on with life. So anyway, that's what I get. Let's wait and see what happens. So hopefully, yeah, I hope I'm wrong. I hope that they don't get retrenched. I hope I'm wrong, but that's what I'm getting from the cards. So, all right, guys, thank you for watching. Okay, bye for now. Bye.